Well, I found my Halloween costume for next year. Hello everyone, I'm Nick from nextstepnick.com, and today we're going to talk a little bit about The Frog Detective 2, The Case of the Invisible Wizard. So, this is an interesting one really. I really like point and click adventures, and one of the things I love about this game is straight away you're going to get the idea of the comedy in this. There is so much humour to be had in here, and it's a really fun, enjoyable adventure where you're going around, meeting different characters, finding out exactly what this mystery is and kind of solving it. That being said, there's not a lot in regard to the actual game itself or plot. You're basically playing because of the comedy. I mean, like you can see here, there's some really, really good comical moments in this. I really enjoy the character design. It made me laugh out loud multiple times. Like, I don't want to show you too much in this video, so I'm keeping it short and sweet, but it's funny, it's charming, the character designs are wonderful, and just their tones of voice and the way they talk to you is just brilliant. There's so much to love about this game. That being said, I have got a problem with it, but we'll get to that. I mean, character-wise, I loved all of them. Obviously, Lobster Cop is my favourite. I spent far too long doing this when I was making my notebook as well, just customising my notebook. I actually was wondering whether or not to include this in the video, but I just wanted to show off how cool my notebook looked at the end, to be honest, because I thought it looked great. I like the fact that I've got a frog sunflower. I think it's brilliant. And just the fact that I could do that made me pretty happy, to be honest. And I think that's the thing about this game, is that it is very basic in what it does, but it does it very, very well. It's just hilarious. Like the comedy always lands. The comedy always hits. I think that's the thing, is all of these jokes, none of them really fell flat for me. They all made me smile, and I think part of that is because I wasn't expecting it. It's this very strange kind of noir-esque crime thriller where you're playing as this frog detective, and there's no real peril or anything like that. You know, no one's in danger, but at the same time, as you're trying to solve who disrupted this huge party that they're planning to introduce the Invisible Wizard to the neighbourhood, you're kind of meeting these wacky characters with these individual voices, and they kind of mirror things that you'd think in real life. So one of them, for example, talks about social constructs. One of them basically says that stereotypical thing of saying, I'm trying to be more honest, and immediately insults you. There are characters that tell you different things about them, but in a very sort of funny and sarcastic way. And I really like the way as well that you get a certain degree of the frog's personality. Like, no one thinks much of him. They're always quoting Lobster Cop as like the real hero. So there is this kind of air of he's trying to be as nice as he can be, but every now and then this real sort of indignation just peeks through his notes, and it's just a really, really fun game. I really enjoyed my time with it. Now, the problem I was mentioning earlier that I do have with it though is it's very, very short, and it does devolve quite quickly. I mean, it does bring up that question, I would say, as to what a game really needs to be, because as an experience, really, really fun. Like I say, as an experience, really fun. But you can finish this game within about an hour, maybe, hour and a half max, if you're really taking your time. And there's no voice acting, for example. Everything is done just through text, which is fine. The music is kind of the same thing looped, and this area you're seeing here is the only place you're really going to go to. There's some interesting stuff to find and some funny things you can sort of come across, but once you've done that, it's basically a case of find the item, and once you've unravelled the first quest, that unravels every other quest as well. So, for example, once you've done one thing for one person, that person gives you the item for the next person, and the next person, and the next person, and so on and so on. It reminds me a lot of what you used to get in old school MMOs, and that meant that towards the end here, I felt a bit sad because I wanted so much more. There were hints there that there's going to be more, there's going to be another episode, but when you think that this was $3.99, I don't know if it would justify that price. I really enjoyed it. If you're looking for a short game that's just fun for the sake of being fun, I'd say try it out. I mean, I was given the key, so thank you very much for giving me that key. I've really enjoyed my time with the game. But I would say if you are paying for it, if you're looking for a short experience that'll make you laugh, go for it. If not, maybe give it a bit of time, and hopefully we'll get a box set of all the adventures when they all come out. Anyway, Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. It really helps out with creating content. Head over to nextstepnick.com for all the latest articles, news and reviews, and I'll catch you again very soon. Thank you and goodbye.